Okay, here is a simple flow that I've recorded for you that you can practice. And if you have blocks, it's helpful, but I don't think you absolutely have to use blocks. Okay, let's begin on your mat. And as you know, wrists under shoulders, knees a little bit further back. Knees a little further back than your hips. And we're going to begin with a simple flow, the spinal flow. So we're going to let the sternum come down towards the mat, broaden across the back, hips, let your heart open forward, and then exhale, press the mat away, pull your sternum up and away from the mat, navel going up and towards the spine, and then slide that whole rounded shape back to your heels, child's pose. Breathe yourself back through table into cow. Exhale slowly into cat. Keep the exhale as you go all the way back to your heels. Breathe yourself back in. One more time through table into cow. Exhaling, pulling away from the mat, through cat, and resting in child's pose. On your next inhale, we're going to come forward into plank. So I'm going to press my hands down, sternum through the thumbs, knees lift into plank. I'm going to hold here, try to remain soft everywhere that you can, jaw released. Then lift your hips up and back as you slide back into downward facing dog. It's your first dog, so go ahead and soften one knee, press through the heel of the opposite foot. Just warm up the backs of the legs. Bend your knees a lot, stick your butt up to the moon, get nice long lumbar spine, and then lower your heels to the floor, or towards the floor. And then bring your knees to the mat slowly, and breathe into cow. Exhale through cat, hollowing out into child's pose. Breathe back into plank pose, lifting the knees. Exhale back into downward facing dog. Inhale as you lift your right leg straight up behind you, knee faces down. Exhale as you pull your knee forward towards your chest into tuck plank. Inhale as you swing your leg back up. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Lower your knees to the floor, breathing in, come into cow. Exhale through cat, slide yourself back into child's pose. Inhale forward into plank pose, strong and tall. Pike the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Lift the left leg straight up behind you, strong and straight. Press through the supporting leg. Then bend the knee as it slides up and under. Nose, knee, you're in tucked plank. Extend that straight back out. Leg goes high to the sky. Exhale as you replace the leg on the floor in downward facing dog. Breathe in as you lower your knees to the floor, into cow. Exhale through cat, slide it back into child's pose. And just breathe one full breath here. And breathe straight, strong arms forward into another plank. Lower your sternum by bending your elbows straight back into a modified chaturanga. Straighten, come up. Pike your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Look forward, bend your knees, and bunny hop to your hands. 1, 2, 3. You get forward, you've got your blocks here in front of the mat. Put your hands on the block, and then swing your torso forward so that your sternum faces the floor. Breathe in. Exhale and release. Let your head drop. Inhale, swing forward one more time. Put your hands in your hip creases, thumbs to the outer hip, fingertips into the crease. Draw your elbows towards each other across your back as you hinge to come forward up to mountain pose. Swing your arms out and up, breathe in, and then exhale as you let that float right down to heart center. One more time, breathe in, sweeping out and up. This time, lower the hips, bending at the knees into chair pose. And so you have your butt lowering towards the floor. And breathe as you hold. And breathe as you hold. Go ahead and hinge forward. Let your torso land right on your thighs. Put your feet to the ground. Tuck in. Then straighten your legs. Extend your heart forward. Exhale and release. Sweep your arms out and up one more time into reverse swan dive. Bring them to the center. And draw the thumbs right down so that they land right at the sternum. And just be. One more time, this time keeping your hands at your heart center. Lower your hips back and down into chair pose. I'm going to do twisted chair. So take your left elbow and put it to the outside of the right knee. Press into the elbow with your knee and back. Press into your hands and open your sternum, collarbones to the right. Exhale, release, put your hands on the floor, straighten your legs, let everything hang. Hands on shins, swing your heart forward, straight arms. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweeping your arms out and up, come all the way up, and float your fingers, thumbs right back to the sternum. Last time, lower your hips behind you into chair pose. Take your right elbow and place it on the outside of the left knee. Try to tack that right knee back. It's going to want to come forward. Press into your hands. Open your heart to the left. And breathe in this pose. Exhale, release, hands to floor. Release, let everything hang. Put your hands on the floor here and practice jumping. Put weight in your fingertips and jump, and jump, and jump, and jump, and jump, and jump. Give a little fire burn. Okay, we're going to do a simple series with the blocks now. So go ahead and put your hands on the blocks. And a nice, your torso is now parallel to the floor. Bend your knee a little on the right and really make sure you've got good contact with the floor. Draw your left knee up to your chest and then begin to slide it straight out and back behind you as if it was on a tabletop. When you get to the full extent of that pose and you can feel your balance, you're drawing your ribs in towards your spine, extend the right arm. Put your hand back down and now press gently down. I'm softening my knee and I'm going to lift my left hip right up and over my right. When I feel that, then I draw my left hand to my hip. You can open your chest to the side. Maintain balance. And then go ahead and rotate that back down. Replace your foot to the floor. Soften your knees. Let everything hang. Go ahead and roll from Cossack to crown, one vertebra at a time. Bring it all the way up. Put your hands in your hip creases, thumbs are on the outer hip, and let your bottom go back so you feel the softening right there in the hip creases. Now hinge forward with a nice extended spine and replace your hands on the floor. Okay, so this time you're going onto the support of the left foot. So I'm softening my knee there, and I'm going to draw my right up into my chest. Then I'm going to slide it across an invisible table until it's extended straight out, knee down, straight off my hip. I'm in that position and I feel I'm pulling up and I extend. This is a modified warrior 3. Now replace your hand soften your knee to lift the right hip up and over the left. Come up onto the fingertips of the right hand, and when you get your balance, you can put your hand on your hip and open your heart. This is half moon pose. Then replace your hand, rotate your hips close, hip points face the floor, and then gently bring your foot back down. Soften your knees. Let everything release. Okay, hinge forward, come up, and then take a wide stance on your mat. Stepping back with my right heel is further down the mat than my right toes. My left foot is either at the heel, matched up with my other heel, or it's slightly to the instep. Okay, so we're now in the position for Warrior Two. You can bend your knee into Warrior Two. Torso stays upright. Sweep your arms out and up, get big on the side body, and now look out over your left hand. This is Warrior One. Drop your right hand, lift your left, look up, reverse warrior. Now straighten both legs as you sweep your arms in front of you, breathing up. And this time bend and tilt your whole upper body. Elbow on, forearm onto the front thigh. Press through the side, get a long side lateral stretch. And then using the energy of the core in your upper arm, you're going to return to Vira Two. Straighten your legs, sweep your arms out and up. This time, triangle pose. You're going in front. So you're tilting your hips back to that corner and you're coming in front. Triangle pose. Use a block here if you need it. Then pull and use your core to bring yourself back to standing. All 10 toes face the front. Again, soft hips here. My fingers can feel it soften. Chest is broad. Come forward and into wide-legged forward fold. Put your hands on the floor. You can bend one knee and then the other. Bring your heart forward. Exhale, release. Let everything hang right out of the pelvis. Then with soft knees, and I'm still really pressing into all four corners of my feet. I'm going to put my hands in my hip creases again. Pressing that back, keeping that back. My femurs are trying to stay back in the hips. When I hinge forward, elbows are pulling towards each other behind me as I come up to stand. And now I'm going to reverse the stance. I'm going to bump the left heel back down the mat. I'm going to turn the right. This is the stance for Vira Two. So I'm going to sweep my arms out and up and get wide, long, tall. Bend the knee into Vira Two. And look over your right hand. And hold. Really press into your feet. Really turn on the glute of the front leg. And then let that left arm go down. Lift the right up and over into reverse. And then press into your feet as you come back into Vira Two. Sweep your hands in front. Breathe in. Get tall. Bend forward again, this time into side ankle. Forearm comes down to the thigh. Press all the way through the pinky toe side of the foot, through the pinky of your arm. Nice and long. And then pull up, engage the core, bring it all back. Straighten your leg, sweep your arms out and up, get tall and long. And now this time, hips are going to go this direction. I'm going to tilt forward into triangle pose. And again, this is perfectly good right here. Breathe in. Really feel the whole pose. Pull up with your arm, engage your core as it brings you back. Soften knee, you're in Vira Two. And sweep your arms, straighten your arms, sweep back up. You're facing forward. And now put your hands on the floor. And if you can, jump. 1, 2, until you're in. Bring your knees down to the floor. Settle down. And that's just a short